The IPL is one of India's greatest success stories. Its brand value is over $10 billion. Every match is watched by millions, not just in India but across the world. But a viral video has sparked outrage among fans. Lucknow Super Giants owner Sanjiv Goenka is seen talking to team captain KL Rahul. As it appears in the video, it's not a friendly conversation. So was the owner telling off the team captain? And if yes, do franchise owners even have the right to berate players on sporting matters? First, let's get to the full context. The Lucknow Super Giants were handed an absolute hammering by the Sunrisers Hyderabad. The Sunrisers chased down the 166-run target in less than 10 overs, 9.4 overs to be exact. It was the highest 10-over score in the history of T20 cricket. Make no mistake about it, the defeat was humiliating for the Lucknow Super Giants. And while fans were still getting to grips with the extraordinary result, the cameras turned to a quote-unquote interaction between the Lucknow Super Giants owner Goenka and captain KL Rahul. The video then went viral for the following reasons. One is not privy to the words used by Goenka, but like we said, it did not seem like a friendly conversation. Yes, it is Goenka who bankrolls the franchise and has spent millions. Naturally, he would be upset, but the video has also angered fans who think that his outburst should have taken place behind closed doors at the very least. And let's face it, Rahul has had his critics, but has done India proud on several occasions and is about to complete 10 years in international cricket. Rahul, for that matter, in the video looked calm. Now, Goenka has every right to feel disappointed about the loss, but has he played cricket at professional level? The answer is no. And this, by the way, is not the first time a team has been handed a heavy defeat. It is, in fact, a regular occurrence, not just in the IPL, but in sport in general. That is what it is all about. Goenka can actually take a cue from Bollywood superstar Shah Rukh Khan, perhaps. The Indian actor, as you all know, owns Kolkata Knight Riders. They have been at the receiving end of humbling defeats in the past, but never have such scenes been seen in public. Our next story is about a work trend. It's called office peacocking. The trend involves doing up office spaces, redesigning them, making them attractive. You know why? So that employers can get employees to come to office. Yes, currently it's quite a struggle. Managers, in fact, watching this story might agree. You see, when the pandemic struck, people were forced to work from home. Roles where work from home was previously unthinkable, in fact, suddenly became remote. Companies had to make it happen, think out of the office space or risk redundancy. Now, with the pandemic long gone, companies want normalcy restored in the workplace as well. They want employees back at work, back in the office. But people around the world have become used to the new normal. The comfort of working from home in pajamas, or the comfort of working from a cafe or even by the sea, as long as they are delivering and meeting deadlines. What's the harm? This is the question employees are asking. Employers, on the other hand, are citing reports that say work from home reduces productivity, even innovation, which is why Zoom, the poster child of pandemic work from home, also is calling its employees back to work. But guess what? In this post-pandemic world, there are employees who would rather quit their job and start work with a company that allows flexi or remote working than go back to office. And this has put companies in quite a tight spot. How exactly do you get workers back to office? Some have threatened to sack employees. Some have threatened a pay cut. Some have threatened to take away bonuses. None of these tactics have proved to be foolproof. So enter office peacocking. Why threaten talented employees when you can lure them to work? But how do you do that? Well, in the bird kingdom, a peacock shows off his colorful feathers to attract a mate. In the dating world, men are often seen peacocking, wearing loud clothes perhaps, or being loud in general just to get noticed or get attention. In the corporate world, employers are adding more soft drinks to their pantry fridge. Some are adding free meals. Some are offering next-gen workspaces with loungers and libraries. Whatever it takes to get workers back to the workstation. Like a high table, you have it. Are you more comfortable on a beanbag? There you go. Some offices are also offering free coffee and cookies. This is what office peacocking is all about. The art of attracting employees. What is your office doing? Let us know. Time now for Gravitas Recall. On this day in 1960, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, approved the world's first commercially produced birth control bill. The Innovate 10, made by the G.D. Serle Company of Chicago, Illinois, the development of the pill, as it became popularly known, was first commissioned by birth control pioneer Margaret Sanger. It was funded by heiress Catherine McCormick. Sanger, who opened the first birth control clinic in the U.S. in 1916, hoped to encourage the development of a more practical and effective alternative to contraceptives that were in use at the time. In the early 1950s, a biochemist at the Worcester Foundation for Experimental Biology, Gregory Pincus, and a gynecologist at Harvard Medical School, John Rock, began work on a birth control pill. Clinical tests of the pill started in 1954. At first, they used synthetic progesterone and estrogen to repress ovulation in women. And then, on the 9th of May 1960, the FDA approved the pill. It was a major milestone in the fight for women's bodily autonomy. It granted greater reproductive freedom to the American women. It also serves as a powerful reminder at a time when America struggles to grant women the freedom over their own bodies.